families, friends, faculty and administrators, maintenance and ground staff, and the class of 2021. Today marks the end of a chapter and the start of another. What a brave moment, what a momentous time we live in. Why, the cycle is never ending, of course, but as we gather here today, I ask you to relish this moment and all that it brings back. Cheers, losses, wishes, pains, frustrations, and hopes. Let us read this chapter we have written with hearts open, ready to remember, to recollect, and to receive. A chapter so warm and honest, a chapter that began 4 years ago. If our years at Shadyside were seasons, why then freshman year would be summer. We dipped our feet into soft sand with the gentle water of the beach, the cold, rushing in ripples that stung our feet with freedom. But so far in the distance, the great vastness of the ocean called us, a cry of longing for we who strove to understand its great waves of possibility and the great depths of the unknown world so far beyond us had finally submerged ourselves into change. When we could run outside and catch a ray of sunlight and the tattered ends of a power nearing its end, fall had arrived. Fall quivered like the leaves that hung from the trees, its mysterious hypnosis lulling even rocks to sleep, turning the fear and wonder of a year into indifference. Yes, that was our sophomore year, when the fun of high school faded into a gradient of uncertainty and excitement. But all too soon, the dead of winter would bite. The cold-cast venom of a viper burned and bruised our past. We bore a collapse so acute we lifted our heads one moment to light and the second to fire. Even the foundation we built, so strong, lay waste to snow-cold silence, and to fall's dismay, the end of junior year was kidnapped, brought under by insurmountable change until a new world prevailed. Change had brought upon us the dead of winter, and with it, an emblem of loss, a tempest of gratitude, and the end of a winter season cut short. Like wildfire burns and spreads and flows, linking one tree to another, our pasts burned down to rubble, but our persistence and gratitude never faltered. Why, it was our turn to serve on the Army's forefront, equipping education, beating norms, concocting dreams, fulfilling promises, derelict with dampened ashes, to step through the gates of the great, great, unforeseeable unknown. Because when wildfire burns, it burns only what we see, not seeds planted deep, deep within us all. And so, the warm glow of spring after heart-bitter winter did bring a new joy, not of ends, but of beginnings to come. It brought about a sparkling tide, pushing and pulling us every which way, ready to bring back the life we thought we lost, challenging impossibility itself to summon peace and normalcy from the unknown abyss. See, you, I, we, stood together, side by side, united we, the class of 2021, found our voices. We sang with one another. We, together, cried, laughed, and shouted, until finally, our voices created harmony. Until harmony was all that we could create, and until harmony was all that we were. Summer, fall, winter, spring, we looked past misery and held our heads high, to fire and to light, to protect one another from perish, and to save our brothers and sisters, one by one, until deep down, each of us nurtured the common line that everything will be just fine. Yet, any legacy we leave behind is fed by those brave and beautiful who have supported each and every one of us along the way. Parents, teachers, lifelong companions and friends, you deserve much, much more than we will ever be able to pay. So, let us, the class of 2021, sing to celebrate both the joys and the pains of the past, to rise when those before us need us. Let us sing for righteousness, to be the vanguard of what is fine and fair, because when injustice poisons the world around us, how can we breathe the air? Let us sing to love those around us, to cherish those who come from afar, and to realize that change is not bad, and in fact, change is who we are. We are but one class in hundreds, but a talented, strong, inspirational class we are. We are the pioneers of the change that has begun. We are the Shady Side class of 2021.